Welcome to Grand Prix, your go-to channel for the fastest updates in Formula One. We've got 3 hot stories for you, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay ahead of the pack. Let's get started. Ferrari's bold move, Hamilton's transition and early success. In recent days, numerous reports have emerged from Ferrari, focusing primarily on Lewis Hamilton as he prepares to make his much-anticipated debut with the team this season. His transfer from Mercedes to Ferrari is widely regarded as one of the most groundbreaking moves in Formula One history. But what do you think about this transition? Have you adjusted to the idea? Do you believe Hamilton will thrive in red? Or are you skeptical about his chances? One of the main concerns for Ferrari and its fans has been Hamilton's adaptation to his new team. After spending over a decade at Mercedes, adjusting to a new car, a different engineering philosophy, and a fresh team environment could have been a significant challenge. However, according to a report from the Italian publication Gazzetta dello Sport, Hamilton has already settled in remarkably well at Ferrari. Notably, he has shown a strong affinity for the car, praising its handling and responsiveness, and even suggesting that it offers a more natural driving feel than the Mercedes cars of recent seasons. This is an encouraging development, as Hamilton struggled in the past 2 years to find confidence in the Mercedes W14 and W15 models. Reports suggest that he frequently felt uncomfortable with their balance, making it difficult for him to extract peak performance. Ferrari, on the other hand, seems to have provided him with a car that immediately suits his driving style, something that could be crucial in shaping his performance this season. Hamilton's early adaptation was further evidenced during his first test at Ferrari's Fiorano circuit. Just a few laps into the session, he was already experimenting with different settings, rather than simply familiarizing himself with the car. This level of confidence is a strong indicator that Hamilton is not just adapting but actively looking for ways to push the SF25's limits. Ferrari engineers have been impressed by his immediate feedback and the efficiency with which he is integrated into the team. Beyond Hamilton's integration, Ferrari is setting high expectations for 2025. With Charles Leclerc remaining a key player, the team boasts one of the strongest driver pairings on the grid. Ferrari has also promised significant technical advancements in its new car, aiming to challenge Red Bull's dominance and mount a serious title bid. The prancing horse has been working tirelessly to refine its aerodynamics and power unit, seeking to eliminate inconsistencies that have hindered its championship campaigns in recent years. If these early indicators are accurate, Ferrari could be one of the biggest threats to Red Bull this season. The team's ambition is clear: to return to championship-winning form and give Hamilton a competitive car capable of adding another title to his illustrious career. The dynamic between Hamilton and Leclerc will also be fascinating to watch. Will they work in harmony, or will internal rivalry emerge as both drivers vie for supremacy within the team? With so many positive signs emerging from Ferrari's camp, all eyes will be on them as the new season approaches. But is it too soon to declare Hamilton a potential title contender with his new team? Could Ferrari finally be on the verge of reclaiming its spot at the top of Formula One? What do you think? Will Hamilton's move to Ferrari be the defining story of the 2025 season? Or is it too early to predict his success? Let us know your thoughts as we gear up for what promises to be an exhilarating season. Red Bull unveils new team attire. A hint at a bold livery change? Good morning, everyone. We're kicking off today's updates early, as we anticipated some major news from Red Bull. As we reported yesterday, the team had promised an announcement for Wednesday, leading to a wave of speculation in the comments. Many of you predicted that the reveal would involve their new uniforms for the 2025 season, and you were partially right. While Red Bull has not yet released the official race suits, they have unveiled the team apparel that Max Verstappen and Liam Lawson will be wearing throughout the year. The predominant color remains the signature deep blue, but an interesting change has caught everyone's attention. The team's logo now appears in bold white, fueling rumors that Red Bull's new car may feature an updated color scheme. The speculation surrounding the team's potential livery change has been growing for weeks, and this new apparel reveal only adds to the excitement. If the uniforms are any indication, we might see a striking combination of blue and white on the upcoming car, possibly with subtle red accents to maintain Red Bull's traditional branding. This would mark a notable shift from the team's long-standing dark blue, yellow, and red design, which has remained largely unchanged for several seasons. With this change, Red Bull could be aiming to refresh its visual identity while staying true to its brand heritage. Several other teams, including Ferrari and Mercedes, have embraced livery modifications in recent years to reflect sponsorship deals and modernize their aesthetics. Could Red Bull be following the same trend? The use of white in their branding is reminiscent of some of their past special edition liveries, such as the iconic Honda tribute design seen in 2021. Fans have already begun weighing in on the new uniforms. Some are excited by the fresh, modern look, while others were expecting a more dramatic overhaul. Regardless of the opinions, one thing is certain. This reveal has only intensified anticipation for the full car launch. Will Red Bull truly introduce a white and blue livery this season? Or is this just a design choice for their off-track apparel? With pre-season testing just around the corner, the wait won't be long before we get our answers. Red Bull has a history of making subtle but impactful design changes, and if this new uniform is any indication, we could be in for an exciting aesthetic update in 2025. So, what do you think? Do you like the new team attire? Or were you hoping for something different? And more importantly, do you believe this signals a major livery change for the upcoming season? Let us know your thoughts as we count down to the full car reveal. Alpine's driver dilemma. Duhan versus Colapinto in a high-stakes battle. One of the hottest topics at the start of this Formula One season is Alpine's decision regarding its second race seat. While the French team has officially announced Pierre Gasly and Jack Doohan as its 2025 driver lineup, multiple reports have surfaced suggesting that Alpine consultant Flavio Briatore is not convinced by Doohan's selection. Instead, he has been pushing for Franco Colapinto to take the seat, believing the Argentine driver has greater potential. Briatore has justified his stance by stating that Alpine should focus on fielding the fastest driver rather than wasting time on someone who may not be up to Formula One standards. According to sources, Briatore has closely analyzed Doohan's recent test performances and has been far from impressed with his results. This uncertainty has led Alpine to consider alternative options, with insiders suggesting that Doohan's contract currently extends only for the first 5 races of the season. During this initial period, he must meet specific performance targets to secure his seat for the remainder of the year. However, Briatore is reportedly exploring ways to terminate the deal early if Doohan fails to prove himself, ensuring the team does not waste time with an underperforming driver. Last week, Alpine conducted a closed-door test session at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, with both Doohan and Colapinto behind the wheel. The 2-day session featured both the 2022 and 2023 Alpine cars, allowing a direct comparison between the two drivers in equal conditions. Briatore was present, closely monitoring their performances and assessing which driver was better suited to the race seat. Following the test, reports emerged indicating that the session was not just about providing both drivers with experience. It was a direct head-to-head evaluation. The objective was clear: determine which driver could deliver superior performance. According to sources, Colapinto significantly outpaced Doohan throughout the test, demonstrating better adaptability to both the 2022 and 2023 cars. On average, Colapinto was reportedly between 2 and 5 tenths of a second faster per lap, which is a substantial margin in Formula One. Additionally, Colapinto excelled in other areas, displaying stronger consistency, delivering more detailed feedback to engineers, and making more effective adjustments to the car setup. His ability to provide meaningful technical insights and extract additional performance from the car further strengthened his case, gaining favor with Briatore and other decision-makers at Alpine. Despite Colapinto's strong showing, Alpine is still expected to allow Doohan to race in at least the first 5 Grands Prix of the season, as outlined in his contract. Making a driver swap at this stage would be a drastic move and could negatively impact Doohan's career. Moreover, Alpine, already navigating a turbulent period following internal restructuring and leadership changes, may prefer stability rather than further upheaval. That said, speculation continues to grow that Colapinto could be given additional opportunities during pre-season testing. Some rumors suggest that Alpine may allocate him time in the car during official pre-season testing later this month, allowing him to gain more experience alongside Gasly and Doohan. While nothing has been confirmed yet, the idea of Alpine rotating 3 drivers over 3 days of testing remains a possibility. As this situation unfolds, it is clear that the battle for the Alpine seat is far from over. Will Doohan be able to prove himself and secure his position, Or will Colapinto ultimately replace him? With the new season approaching, this saga is expected to dominate early discussions in the paddock. What do you think? Can Doohan convince Alpine to keep him for the full season? Or is Colapinto's rise inevitable? Let us know your thoughts as we follow this unfolding driver battle.